Okay, I'm definitely live by now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Flame Guy. So, you know, Splatoon, there's like this freaking Splatfest thing that's all Halloween and stuff. So, yeah, it's all spoopy. Everything's working, nothing's going horribly wrong yet. I haven't streamed in a while. Well, at least not on, like, this channel. I was streaming with my friend, like, a few days ago. Oh, that is, like... Oh, that's pretty cool. There's, like, slime and, like, Halloween stuff. Even the stored up sound was different. That's cool. Oh my god. She was Team Ice Cream and Team Ketchup. Yeah, continuity. Good job, developers. Okay, so I haven't, like, actively played this game in a while. And I haven't even streamed in a while, so... Yeah, this stream's not gonna be entertaining. Oh my god, is that a Discord server? Get you dumb Discord servers out of here. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, good job. At least they're dressed up as ghosts. That's pretty great. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Hey, squids, wanna see a dead body? By extra thick. Yeah, that's some great memes. Okay, I've played too much Persona to not give that a booyah. Ooh. Yeah, no, a fresh, actually. Treat yourself. Alright. Okay, for gear, I should totally just only wear Halloween stuff. Yeah, that's what's happening. I think I'll use the freaking splatter shot thing that's new. This thing. Got the booyah bomb. Yeah, alright. Just play Hollow Knight, that's cool. It's good to see that the chat box is still working. Because, like... Uh, yeah, I guess you can join me. Although, oh, by the way, I'm Team Trick because, like, let's be honest here, Pearl's team always wins. Pretty much always, at least. People freak out over Marina too much because then they don't even. Then when it comes to Splatfest, they all join her team, and then statistically they just lose more. Because they don't give her a chance. Is the game audio too low? It sounds low. And it seems like the stream's being a little laggy. Is it coming out alright? Oh, I should turn it up then. Wait, whoa. The mask freaking like shines, that's cool. There was a little ghost at the beginning, that's also cool. But the other day I tried using a theme for like the freaking all the overlays and stuff, but then I didn't like it, so I basically had to like just reset everything. So layout might be a little weird. Yeah, don't use Streamlab themes. They're weird. Well, first game, not going amazingly. Eh, who am I kidding? I'm terrible at this game. Although I have seen worse, so better than nothing. Small, didn't your brother, like, just pick the other team for you? Yeah, that's bad. I would feel offended. Just, he chose the team without me. Yeah, we were doing horribly. This ain't going well. Oh, hello. Oh. Thanks. Oh, he wanted me on Team Treat? That's... alright. Ha, I got one guy. Although, maybe I'm doing badly because I'm, like, not used to this weapon at all. I used it like once or twice. Oh, Icy, what was... Alright, so... Yeah, the Marina's team usually loses. Yo, what's this clout thing? Like, is that like some... must be some weird ranking thing. Well, let's just use this one. I always like slider shot, so you gotta mix things up. Oh my god, we're playing with Nintendo. I can't believe it. Like, the entire company is just playing for this one dude. It's amazing. He probably doesn't booyah back. You know, it's really annoying how none of my friends picked the same team as me. Oh my god, that flashes in their eye. Oh, that's gonna be a meme by the end of the day. Aw, dude, we got grind whales. We've got grind whales. Whatever, man, just grind whales, man. This is wonderful. Not... Oh. This special... Ink Missiles, I think it's called. Not really, like, too into them, but... You know, when ranked, it's weirdly good. Like, especially in Splat zones. It's like everyone's just on the same point, so it's just easy kills to, like, or at least to get them off it. Although in Tofu is gonna be kinda eh. Oh. Yeah, thanks for your freaking sloshing thing. I think that there was like some kind of sloshing laser now. Like that sounds amazing. It's hard to say who's winning. Yeah, this is going much better now that I have a weapon that I can actually use. I'll probably get good at it if I actually used it, but... You know. Oh, no. Death from above. Go away. It's okay, my friends avenged me. Well, teammates, I guess. You know, voice chat with with, like, random people in Splatoon would be cool. Although, again, like, just freaking the online app thing, that's a thing. Oh, come on! We lost by 0.3%. That's just mean. Yeah, I have no idea what this clout thing is. Like, what does clout even mean? You know what? I'm Googling it right now. Alright, clout. A heavy blow with the hand to a hold object. Influence or power. Probably that. So clout means influence or power. Or power. Oh, mine's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's neat. Isn't that neat? Oh, what other weapons do I got? I'll go nozzle nose. Wait, there's a pro Splatfest now? What is the difference between these? Like, is this one, like, ranked? Well, you play ranked modes instead of, like, turf wars? You know, I'm curious now. Let's play at least one game of this. Oh, that is a high level. Ice up lol. Alright then. These are some weird names. There's like Ender Mew and like freaking Butter 999. That's a thing. I keep forgetting you have to keep pressing the button for this. You can't just like hold it down. This weapony thing. Whoops. That was not the best thing to do. Hey, let's just not pay attention, just go in the water. That's cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, hey, stop doing that, please. Freaking Ender Mew. Some weird, unholy abomination that is like some Enderman with like a Mew. Hey, hey. Nope. Let me die first. Yeah, that sounds fun. Well, he came out of nowhere. Alright, I was distracted because my phone went off. Because Space was gonna be on here, but he was a little late, so... after this game, I'm gonna have to text him about it. Yeah, let's not just fall into the water this time. That'd be great. Wow, I really lost. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, hello. Do not... Oh, no. That's a lot of emo. We really lost. Wow, I didn't even get anything that... I didn't even get any of that, like, reputation thing this game. Alright, so I might have to wait a little bit. Because, like... I don't know, Space is, like, notoriously late to responding to things, so... I'm just gonna keep going until he responds to me. I don't know, maybe he'll respond, maybe he won't. You never know. Although, like, I know most people, like, they wait even longer to respond with stuff. Like, sometimes they don't even respond at all. Steal. Wait, this dude's name is Matt Splat. Probably a pun on Matt Splat, but it's a good pun. Good job, dude. You know, I might be, like, super lucky, but, like, I've never run into a hacker in this game. Although this game definitely needs some anti-cheat now. Like, at first I think it didn't have anti-cheat because, like, there was no way to actually cheat. But now, hacking your Switch is really easy. So, yeah. Anti-cheat, please. Yeah, that was a dick move with the auto bombs. Like, hey, just wait. I just realized that auto bomb rush is a thing. That's terrifying. Wow, I am having really bad luck. Hey. Yeah. Die, please. You sprinkle too. Hey, I'm gonna get you. I did not get you. Hey, do not shoot at me. Yeah, no, we did not win this. Wow, okay. That was something else. You just freaking dodge into, like, roll into oblivion. He's playing Dark Souls now. That's cool. Who wants to die from the Hamster Ball of Death? Oh, I killed him without even trying to. Alright. Huh. We actually won. Alright. Nice. Well, I know I can't do nice. It wasn't at 69%. Oh my god, Skype, what are you even doing? Why do I even use you? No, okay, I can use Skype, okay? Freaking... Skype, stop doing whatever you're doing. Alright, hopefully I can get space on here. Oh, give me a minute. You're gonna have to hear the freaking Skype ring.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I see that Ice Bitch is on. Is he with us?
No, he's just in chat.
Okay. So you're live right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
Okay, I'm looking for my, copy of the game. Okay, found it. I've been, basically haven't touched anything else besides Xenoblade 2 Torn of the Golden Country. And the reason for that is just that what little time I have had for games has gone almost exclusively there. Although I've gotten a surplus of time recently just because finished up the last 2 classes that were beating my ass.
Yeah, I've been mostly been playing Persona 3.
I don't even remember. Did you get Torn of the Golden Country?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, did you finish it?
I haven't. No, I haven't finished it yet.
Are you enjoying yourself at least?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
That's the only thing that comes to mind to talk about because that's the only thing I've been playing as of late. Also, I need to download a 10-minute update.
Oof.
Still haven't bought, I still haven't bought, my, or should I say, I haven't gone through on my intentions to buy, the DLC, the expansion.
For Xenoblade?
For Splatoon.
Splatoon. While you update, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom.
That's fine.
So, be gone for a few minutes.
I am getting a phone call.
Alright, I am back.
Okay.
I probably should have put up, like, standby music.
Probably should have.
Although, to be fair, I wasn't sure if you were gonna be talking or not.
Oh, I didn't.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull up my folder. Just in case I, leave again.
Okay.
I have...
It's only half done.
Oh, the update?
Yeah.
I got a plethora of tracks. And by plethora, I mean, like... friggin' 15, maybe?
I see.
We could be listening to the Wii Sports menu.
Did you download, you said you wanted videos of completely random nonsense?
Oh, yeah. Like, I was gonna use that for, like, the, intermission splash screen, but I haven't gotten around to doing it yet.
Oh, you're gonna use the Yakuza footage I sent you?
Yeah, that's perfect. I think the mission was called Be My Baby, and, like, friggin' dude's just talking to, like, this maid lady, and then the walls break down, and then a bunch of adults in, like, diapers and stuff acting like babies. I haven't played a Yakuza game, so I don't know the context, and
okay,
that probably makes it better.
That's a side quest in Yakuza 0, I'm pretty sure. The side quests in Yakuza are basically just random bullshit. But you think you think the game's horrible because of that, but no, it's actually like amazing because this random bullshit's used to like characterize the main character. Because if you don't know what a Yakuza is, it's a Japanese gangster, basically.
Yeah, aren't they like the Japanese mafia or something?
Yeah,
or, like,
exactly.
One of them.
Yeah. And Kiryu, he's a Japanese gangster who doesn't enjoy killing people.
Huh.
So the thing is, like, he has a very personalized definition of what it means to be a Yakuza. And because of that, like, it's not like a lot of people describe it as like, oh, it's Japanese GTA, but it's not like that at all, really.
Yo, Ice, I am looking at the chat. There is no Discord server.
It's a Skype server.
It's like a Skype call, basically.
For whatever reason, Skype is more stable during streams than Discord for me, in my personal experience.
Why?
That's just the universe's way of telling me that you suck, kid.
Oh boy, that's a lot of missiles. Like, dude, like, be honest. Why do you still use Skype?
Because you asked me to use Skype?
Because you always just, like, Skype and not Discord.
Okay, so the general logic with a lot of people who go for Discord instead of Skype is that, oh, Discord runs better than Skype. And that was true for about a year or two, but when Discord's user base overtook Skype, you saw the general quality of calls go down.
I haven't really had any issues.
Yeah, but anyways,
And, like,
because a bunch of the casuals that use Skype went away,
oh no.
Skype's more stable for me now.
Like, honestly, like, Discord actually works the way it should. Because I swear, with every update, Skype just gets more bloated and, like, weird. Like,
Not sure, I hate the visual design. I hate the visual design of Skype, but for its core functionality, I think it's perfect. Also, I like the fact that you can spend money to call real phones off of Skype.
yeah, but...
You think that that would be a useless feature, but for someone with with a lot of spare time as a teenager, that got a lot of use from me. Mostly just making pizza places call other pizza places.
Like, I've never used that feature. But to be fair, I've had a cell phone of some kind since, like, 6th grade.
Anyways, another thing about it for me is that I have more of an, like an emotional attachment, long-term attachment to Skype. Maybe you probably would call it an abusive relationship, but whatever.
What do you mean an abusive relationship with Skype?
Because I fully understand that its visual design gets worse with every update. But I don't care.
It's like some ex-girlfriend you wanted to break up with, but, like, you just can't.
She's not an ex-girlfriend.
Well,
if you haven't broken up, she's
well,
not
you know what I mean, a girlfriend that you want to break up with, but you just can't. Like, you're just like, oh, I think I just might be stuck with you.
Have you picked up The World Ends With You Final Remix?
No.
Aw. That's a really good game, though. You should try it.
I probably will, I just haven't yet.
I know that you're in the market for smaller scale RPGs, and that one's only about 25 hours, so I thought it would be right up your alley.
I'll probably wait till Christmas to play it.
Yeah. We'll give you very, very good advice, though. That's the one game you're going to want to play almost exclusively in handheld mode.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Are you looking at the Twitch chat?
No, I'm not.
He is not.
Why?
Ice asked.
Oh.
Jeff a B? What does Jeff a B mean? Like, there's some dude in the game called Jeff a B.
Twitch chat?
What?
Can you send me a link to the Twitch chat?
Maybe?
In the meantime, I'm gonna send you a link to a leak.
A leak? Oh, okay, cool. Lost connection to team. But the chat's just on my Twitch page.
Oh, they're dressed differently? Or maybe they've been dressed this way for a while and I'm just stupid.
What leak is this?
Okay, so I'm not gonna give away the contents, but, there is a, this was posted to GameFAQs about 4 hours ago, and it's claiming to be an audio leak for the audio for a, newcomer reveal.
For Smash?
Yes.
Does it say who the character is?
Well, if you're familiar with the music, it can be a pretty dead giveaway.
You know, I don't know if I want to watch this or not.
We're not 100% certain if it's real, but if it's a fake, this is an impressive auditory fake. I'll say that.
Oh, I've played... Oh, and apparently I've played the game that this is for. Oh god, it's a Golden Sun. Ice just texted us Octopussy into the group chat that we're in. Freaking... Alright, look. I'm playing the game right now, alright? Like, it's not my fault when the freaking thing decides, hey, you've just been disconnected from your team. And just doesn't put you in a game.
Oh.
Although,
yeah,
maybe she was... Although, maybe she was talking to Ice, I don't know anymore.
Oh, did you listen?
This is complicated, okay?
Okay. Yeah, did you decide to listen to that thing?
No. But it's apparently a game that I've reviewed. So... that could be...
A multitude of things. Yeah, GameFAQs have spent several hours trying to find if the song's from somewhere, and to my knowledge, they haven't.
Plot twist, this is just someone to promote his music remixes. It'd be like the Rayman leak where it was made by OC Omni to promote his upcoming YouTube series.
Oh, he's making Smash-ified music now.
Oh, I doubt he would do this a second time. Like, after it actually succeeded. Like, this is power beyond my control. I shouldn't abuse this.
Alright, where do I go to sign up for a team?
Isn't there like a...
Splatfest?
Isn't there like a... Isn't there like a, podium or something?
Oh, yeah, I found it. Okay, so what team are you on?
Trick. The one that Pearl's on.
I hate Pearl.
Well, you see, everyone likes Marina too much, so everyone picks Marina's team, and then statistically they all lose more, and then they lose the Splatfest.
That's
and bro,
bullshit.
How can you hate Marina? Pearl, I mean.
Because she is the inferior.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I hate Callie.
I hate her too.
Bruh.
Anyways, I'm just
You've got some strong waifus.
What?
You've got some strong waifus. Like, you're just so... Just like, I don't even care about the other one.
Well, I am Trick now.
How did I not realize I was on the same team as someone named Gay Toes?
Gay Toes?
People come up with some weird names.
Wait, I'm gonna go buy a new weapon. Because this weapon sucks. At least in my opinion.
Alright, I made a Splatfest squad. So, join when you're ready.
They added a fast forward button to Sheldon?
Oh yeah. I think it's been there since the beginning of this game. Oh, dude, have you seen the new special in this game?
What?
There was a new
Oh, the
special.
spirit bomb, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called a Booyah Bomb, actually.
It's just a damn
Yeah,
spirit bomb.
Booyah Bomb. It's incredible. Incredible, you could say. I mean, he could have forgotten about it. Like, it's significantly better in practice. Like, if you have to, like, mash the Booyah button when you use it to, like, charge it up, and your teammates can charge it with you.
I wish there was a wave command where you raise your hands up in the air, because the way the spirit bomb actually works is that you have to raise your hands in the air.
There has to be something weird we can look at while we wait for you.
Alright, I picked out the weapon that I want. Why does Ice Bitch have Twitch Prime? I thought he's poor.
I mean, my parents pay for my Amazon Prime.
I have Amazon Prime, but I don't have Twitch Prime.
You just, like, link your Twitch account to your Amazon account. And you just get it automatically. What?
What does it get you?
Basically all the stuff that Twitch Turbo has.
What's Twitch Turbo?
Basically Twitch Premium.
What's Twitch Premium? Yeah, and you can just see
Alright, so...
his blood starts slowly dripping out of his nose. Out of rage.
Yeah, Twitch Prime pretty much just gives you a free sub a month. And, like, no ads. Although they're getting rid of that for some dumb reason.
They're getting rid of advertisements?
No, they're getting rid of the free ads from Twitch Prime.
What do you mean free ads?
Like, ad-free... Getting rid of ads.
Oh. Then I almost don't want to go through the trouble of linking.
I mean, you get a badge, too.
That badge looks just like something I'd wipe my ass with. In fact, no, that's an insult
like...
to my aunts.
Are you ready to go yet?
I bought a weapon that I would like to use. Now I have to equip a weapon. Now I have to equip it.
You can equip it in the lobby thing, at least.
I'm used to Splatoon 1, where you couldn't.
Yeah, no, you can just change weapons now, in between matches. It's amazing.
You can't change clothes during a Splatfest?
You can change your other gear.
I look like an emo!
I mean, I'm the one wearing a Jason mask.
I look like a kid too cool for pussy. Hurry up, LOL, says chat.
Yeah. I could wear a backroots cap. Alright, here we go.
Is it bad that I had more
but
fun?
alright. What?
Is it bad that I had more fun with Splat Jump than I did with most of the multiplayer?
Oof.
This map is bullshit.
Alright, let's go. Although at least this works like Salmon Run now. Where you like just make a party and then you find more people. Because if before, I think you had to have a full team of 4 people. To be able to like play in a group. It was dumb. Acid X Hughes. I think that's one of the songs that plays during the Splatfest.
Acid X Hughes?
No, just Acid Hughes. Without the edgy X.
Acid Hughes sounds like...
Oh boy, we play against Japanese people.
We're dead.
Yeah. We were just straight up dead. I wasn't looking at the levels.
An entire party of Japanese people. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna jump off the side. I'd probably disconnect my Switch and go play Torna. I've never been on this map before.
This is a shippy station. Like, it's only available for the Splatfest.
We're only gonna support this game for 1 year, says the Splatoon dev team.
Yeah, but then it sold 6 million copies.
Smash Ultimate, we're gonna support this game for about 6 months. It goes on for 3 years. And support's only stopped by means of Smash 6 getting announced.
Although with Smash Ultimate, I hope that they don't have quite as much DLC as 3DS and Wii U.
In what sense?
Like there was a bunch of, like, Mii character costumes I don't care about. There's, like, a bunch of stages and, like... I don't know, I feel like maybe less DLC characters. Because, like, come on, we've got... Like, how many fighters now? Like, 70?
68 as of Isabel.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna have probably 70 characters in this game, like, just... I think we have enough characters. We don't need a ton of DLC.
There is a mathematical and scientific breakdown of how many characters we're gonna have left. And
yeah, I keep hearing theories, but...
Nah, it's backed up with, like, crazy math. Crazy math.
How do you back it up with math?
Okay, so have you ever heard of this thing called blog theory?
No. Wait, yeah. I was thinking some, like, general term, just not some Smash theory.
Blog theory...
Small is just playing by herself now. Isn't it like, every so often they have a new post about a new character in the blog?
It's usually 2 or 3 times a week, and when you break it down, the rate at which that they are revealing characters is actually, like, it can be supported scientifically, using some advanced-ass math to deduce that they are using a very specific formula when it comes to...
Yo, guys, did you see that roller just pop up behind me like that?
Anyways, basically it deduces that in order for the blog to maintain its current pace to the release, that there has to be anywhere from 4 to 6 new characters to fill in, depending on how many 2-character weeks and how many 3-character weeks are left. And current projections are trending in the middle, which leads us to a projection of about 5 characters.
So one of their team was level 86.
Is that guy okay?
I mean, the game's been out for, like, a year. Now, if he had that level within 6 months, I would question his... I would worry about him.
I saw dudes on Splatoon 1 on Miiverse that had level 100, or whatever the max level was. And, they seriously had something like, they seriously had it in something like a week after the update that uncapped the level. And people, like, instead of responding to him about, like, what he was asking a question, people were just asking him, like, how, this game's been, this update's been out for a week, how are you capped?
I know that for Splatoon, people got to the level cap within, like, a weekend, and the developers were just like, how do you have this much free time? Like, they were legitimately worried about them.
Would you not be also worried about your players?
I mean, if they bought the game and they're enjoying it, whatever. Like, I already paid the money, I'm just... alright. Like, I'd be worried for them, but, like... I wouldn't, like, just be like, hey guys, are you okay? Oh no, that's a sniper. That is a sniper. Oh, hello. That's a lot of missiles. Tactical nuke incoming!
Anyway, so...
Wait, did I actually catch someone with my, like, this thing? Whatever the freaking sticky bomb, I think. I got someone with it somehow. What were you saying?
So, out of curiosity, you said that you don't think there should be as many DLC characters. How would you feel about if it was they took the Splatoon approach, where the characters are free, but they're instead of releasing like you get 3 or 4 characters here or there, they just like maybe like one every few months.
And like for free?
Yeah.
I don't see them doing that. Like, I could maybe see them making them cheaper, but like, I don't see them making them free.
I don't know, the Splatoon style of updates has worked incredibly well, especially like with other games like Overwatch and Fortnite and the like. So they might just go with that route, in my opinion.
Yeah, but like, to be honest, this is Smash Brothers. People would buy the DLC. And I think that's the main thing stopping them.
Well, that is in fact completely correct. It's also true that there was a pretty substantial amount of controversy, and they might want to avoid bad PR.
What? Just because like all the DLC it had?
Yeah, more specifically the cost. Like, it became a meme. Oh, if you want to win Smash, it's $5.99. Because, you know, Cloud and Bayonetta were that good. Although, it made a lot of sense for Bayonetta and Cloud to cost as much as they did, because, for starters, they came with a character. And, I mean, they came with a stage, and that stage had music on it, and that music had to be licensed, And then Bayonetta came with trophies, and in addition to that, they also had the fact that, that character is not just for versus battles. They had to implement them in every other aspect of the game. So,
Yeah,
I imagine that, like, developing a brand new character is a real big pain in the ass.
I get why they cost so much, but I don't know. I could see them making them cheaper.
It also
But definitely not
it
free considering how much work's involved.
Yeah, it depends on A, what character is it, and B, does that character come with a stage or not?
Although I feel like the only way we would get more Echo Fighters is if they were free.
Oh
like,
yeah, I don't see them charging for Echo.
Because like it'd be kind of a waste because they're straight up the
that
same
came with a
character as someone you already have.
Unless that Echo came with a stage, then I could see them charging.
Yeah. Although
Like,
even then, at that point you're basically just buying the stage.
For example, if we got Agent 8 as a Inkling Echo, I could see them adding the subway as a stage. But just make it pretty cheap, because you are still paying for an Echo and a stage at that point.
I mean, I'd be alright with that, but I don't know, I kind of see Octolings maybe being in the base game.
I don't think so.
Because, like, honestly, like, Splatoon, like, Inklings were made through Echo Fighters. Like, Octolings were the same thing as Inklings, except octopuses.
Is it just me? Oh, did they get 2 rage quits?
What, on the other team?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because we've basically taken everything.
Wow, we were really winning. Quick, use it as an excuse to get more points. I think the audio from your game's coming through your mic.
It most certainly is.
Are you playing off a TV?
Yes.
You could maybe turn it down.
We'll when this round's over.
Alright. Ha, I got Pyro Blitz. Some off-branded Pyro.
Oh. Well, while Echoes aren't as hard to implement as new fighters, I will have to say, though, that, just because, the Octolings would be relatively easy to implement, I don't think that they're recent enough. I mean, that they're old enough in order to make into a Echo within the time frame that they would have been allotted.
Well, like, the thing is, like...
I know they were in Splatoon 1, but not as prominently as Splatoon 2.
I mean, I could be wrong about it, but... I don't know, I just see them being, like, in the base game.
Mm-hmm. You have to do some pretty damn incredible math in order to deduce what the actual Smash Bros. Fighter ballot results were like. And let me just say that it's a shit show.
For the Smash ballot?
Yeah. And
I forget, how much of it was Goku?
Other was a category counted on by various websites, and they called all characters that were fourth party / anime for other, and other accounted for 26% of the ballot.
People who voted for Goku and Shrek.
Yeah, no, they're not negotiable. You can't do that.
Okay, so this game doesn't count. We're fighting our own team. This is always the best. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I think that the Octoling amiibos came out. Although I haven't even tried to find them.
I've seen them in the wild, I'm not interested enough to buy them.
If I could, I would have all these Splatoon amiibo. They were some good characters. I think that the Slayer amiibo came out yesterday.
It did.
The meme amiibo.
My GameStop called me about it. I said I'm not buying Dark Souls, so
Honestly, I kind of want to buy it just for the meme. And apparently, like, in-game, all it does is just give you just make you use the Praise the Sun emote.
yes.
It's amazing.
You have no idea how much the Dark Souls community loves that character. No, he's the only, like, happy person in the entire Dark Souls universe.
Yeah, because, like, everyone else is, like, dead, I think. Or something to that effect.
Also, he's, like, an incredibly good warrior, and you can summon him to battle, and he's basically the only effective strategy to take down one of the major bosses.
Wow, this is a lot of blue. Like, this is some bright blue.
They're making they're pulling off a second wind. We need...
Oh, no. Yeah, just... Would you mind not doing that, please? That'd be great. Top 10 anime comebacks.
Shit! We lost.
Maybe... Oh. Okay. I'm fine with that.
It looked like they had way more covered than us. I'm calling that a glitch.
Don't question it.
It's a glitch. God damn it, it is a glitch.
Don't question Judd. He does his job very well.
I'm questioning that bitch. And if he doesn't like it, he can suck my ass.
I knew a girl in high school used to say that all the time. She was very interesting.
Newsflash, Loop Sam. Oh, hey, the members of Sky Diva Bennett's mod team are on.
On what?
For Splatoon 2.
Oh.
Sky Diva Bennett is the voice actress of Pyra and Mithra. I'm on her mod team for her Twitch channel.
Ah. That's neat.
got to ask her what her least favorite line in all of Xenoblade 2 was that she had to record. When she smacked Rex and called him a pervert. She hated how she delivered that line. She wishes she put more oomph into it.
What do you mean? What does she mean by oomph?
Like more forceful slash, like...
Thunder.
Wow. Also, I found out why, Al Weaver, the voice of Rex, had so many meme screams. As it turns out in Xenoblade 2, they had absolutely no voice direction at all, basically.
Oh.
They were allowed to do whatever they wanted. Basically.
Oh, is that why, like, a lot of the voice acting sounded kind of, like, off?
Yes. That's exactly why.
Although the kind of off voice acting has its own charm to it, at least.
Also, a lot of the actors in the game had never done video game work before. Or voice acting work before.
Oh. That's concerning for a game like this.
No, Nintendo of Europe went as cheap as possible, and by as cheap as possible, I mean as cheap as possible. And it still turned out decent, so
Yeah.
what the hell.
Although, hopefully they put more effort into it in the next game.
Yes, I agree. Although, I do appreciate the standouts. I think Morag's great, I think,
Yeah.
Sky Bennett's is great, I think Zeke's is great, and I think Poppy is great as well. So even with very limited voice direction, things still turned out well for most of the main cast. Although side characters, God have mercy.
Think you can take me? Don't forget me.
They, apparently, you wanna know who voiced that guy?
Who?
It was a guy from Nintendo of Europe that was sent down to just, like, collect all the lines. They needed someone to do something funny. Are they sending down spirit bombs at us?
The bubbles?
Yes.
Nah, they're just giant bubbles of doom. It's like, they're like the duty bubble, but not sentient. Although, I feel like I'd be that kind of guy. That's just like, hey, we need someone to do something really funny. I'm in.
It was apparently Nintendo of America that requested that line be cut. In a patch.
Just watch they put in some
No,
ridiculous...
Tetsuya Takahashi, he listened to the voice line, and his wife said on her, like, fan art Twitter account, like, that he was, like, laughing for, like, hours. For, like, an hour.
Alright, at least the man has good taste. Just watch the developer, like, the Xenoblade developers, just, like, oh, Monolith, put in some ridiculously complicated way to re-unlock it.
They sort of did.
How?
Okay, so, theirs is an NPC in Torn of the Golden Country who has a name, a very special name, and, basically, this name appears in a tower in Morardane. Okay, and his main goal was to never be forgotten. They never forgot him! They never forgot him.
Does he say the line in voice or no?
No, but he says it in text. It's like, don't forget me.
And then there's, freaking Hugo that's just like, don't forget me. That's like some next level fan service.
There was a meme in my, the stream with Ice Glitch of that game, where, basically, what ended up happening was, every time an Ardanian soldier would come up, when I would read off his lines, instead of reading off his lines, I would say, think you can take me? Think you can take, think can you take me, think.
Think you can take me?
And whenever he was whenever an Ardanian soldier would talk to Morag, and/or the Prince, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They would respond to him perfectly. So the joke was that Morag can speak "Think you can take me." It was literally like one of the funniest things we've ever experienced.
It's kind of like in Guardians in the Galaxy where, like, Groot's are just like, I'm Groot, but everyone seems to know exactly what he's saying.
The Floral Colossi, that is an actual race. That's like not a race. That is an actual language that can be understood. It's not just like a joke. That is an actual language.
And then there's Thor that's just like, I took this language in college. Like, what was it?
I suppose I learned how to speak Groot in college. And that's actually canon. He did.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Because the MCU diverges from the actual canon quite a lot.
The actual canon being anything relating to Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, no, if you're... actually, the Spider-Man Homecoming follows the traditional Spider-Man canon quite closely. Like in the in traditional Spider-Man lore, Spider-Man became a hero because of Iron Man. Like he was inspired by Iron Man, as well as the death of his uncle.
Well, like there's also like no Mary Jane and like there's no Green Goblin or anything.
There is a Mary Jane.
There is?
Yes.
Where?
In the ass end of the movie. That girl that he was trying to get hooked up with wasn't Mary Jane, but there was another girl he did hit it off with at the ass end of the movie that is MCU's Mary Jane. Also, it's an awesome little cameo in retrospect, but Tom Holland, he confirmed that the child that Iron Man saved in one sequence in the end of Iron Man 2, that child was actually Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's an amazing retcon. That actually makes sense.
Or maybe they planned it. Like, they thought, maybe we'll have this rights to Spider-Man someday.
Oh, they could have planned it, but honestly, I doubt that. Unless, although, to be fair, they planned for Infinity War for, like, what, 8 years?
They'd been foreshadowing Infinity War since the first Avenger.
Yeah, I know that, but... when did the first Avengers come out?
2012.
Yeah, so it was like... Psst. Yeah, 6 years about.
You can play as Thanos in Soul Calibur 6.
You could play as Thanos in Fortnite.
You could. You can't now.
That was, like, the dumbest thing.
Oh
What?
no, when I saw Thanos do the Fortnite dance, I violently wanted to kill everyone.
Yo, remember when he... And it's just like... Hey, remember the port in Infinity War when he snapped his fingers? Yeah. Now we're back to... Now we're down to this. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Okay, so there are people in this chat, in your chat, that have not seen the movie. More specifically, Nana.
Alright, look. It's a meme. It only makes sense with context. Also, how has she not seen it yet?
She
It's
has
on
not watched
DVD.
she has not watched any of the MCU movies.
How?
She plans on watching them eventually.
No, I'm not killing you. I'm just questioning it. I'm just heavily questioning you. Sugar Conroy, I think the only MCU movie he's seen is Thor: The Dark World.
Oh. So he saw the worst one. That makes sense.
That's the
Also,
only one
I
he's
love
seen.
how people, like, Thor: The Dark World is easily the worst MCU movie, but if you think about it and all the shit that it's set up, it's actually probably the most important one.
The only Thor movie that I watched, like, start to finish was Ragnarok.
Ragnarok was a damn good movie.
Yeah, I only saw it once, though. I should probably watch it again. I've been meaning to watch it again.
I almost cried laughing in the theater. It was like literally one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. They took the piss out of everything. Like,
and
the only
there
time
was...
I laughed harder in the MCU was with Taserface in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Which one was Taserface?
Okay, so there's this one villain in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, his name is Taserface, and Rocket spends a good 10 minutes making fun of the guy for being named Taserface.
How do I not remember this scene?
And, like, he turns an entire crew of, like, space marauders against the guy, just because nobody ever questioned how stupid his name was until that point. And he's questioning, like, did you wake up one day and decide, yep, my name's Taserface?
Alright, we really lost this one.
It's been spoiled even without context. Yes, half the goddamn universe is boom.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
I like how Infinity Gauntlet is so hyped up, but yet in the grand scheme of things, it's actually like only like the third most powerful thing in the Marvel universe.
Only the third?
Yes.
Oh boy.
The two artifacts that are more powerful than the Gauntlet include the Ultimate Nullifier and the Heart of the Universe.
How does one obtain the Heart of the Universe?
It is an ancient primordial power that existed at the dawn of time. It basically was the heart of the living entity of eternity itself. And if you absorb it into your being, you become all-powerful. Thanos used it, and when he used it, he destroyed all of existence.
Fun.
And that timeline came to an end. There was only one survivor. It was Adam Warlock, and he walked up to him and he said, "Isn't this boring now?" And he said, "Yeah, it is." So he snapped his fingers, and the entire universe came back. But he made a stipulation and rule: any timeline the timeline that he was in, any person that dies can no longer come back. So, death is now permanent in that timeline. Which
isn't that the new timeline?
No.
Because I know there's like some weird new timeline in the comics where like
all
if everyone's
all
dead, they're dead for good or something.
You're thinking Marvel Zombies.
I don't know anymore. Comic book lore is very complicated. Like, it's ridiculous how much thought they put into stuff like this.
Oh no, that's just because their fans asked them. You know what the most prominent question in all of Batman comics was for 6 years?
What?
How does Batman put gas in the Batmobile? And so they had to answer that eventually.
Like, is it really that complicated?
Yeah, like how does he go get fuel when he's on patrol? And you want to know what they
go to a gas station.
He does. Well, if he's never seen going to a gas station, he'd have. So everybody always wondered, where does Batman get gas?
Well,
so they had to answer this question eventually. You want to know what happened?
What?
His car is a small-scale nuclear reactor.
Okay. Okay.
So it never needs gas.
Like, it's one of those things that you would just assume happens, but you don't see it on screen. Like, most characters using the bathroom.
Right.
Especially in video games where they don't even have toilets. Usually.
Oh, Earthbound logic, you don't. There's bathrooms.
Pokemon logic.
Oh, you want to know an RPG where you can use the bathroom? You want to know an RPG where you can use the bathroom?
South Park Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole.
Custom Robo, which is a Nintendo RPG.
You're a robot, aren't you?
No. You're a human that controls a robot with your mind like a puppet.
Oh. You know what? Let's animate a guy using the bathroom.
They actually, like, a life or death battle happens in that bathroom.
Oh god, that reminds me of No More Heroes, where the true final boss like interrupts you using the bathroom, and then he's just like, all right, let's go, and then you basically fight to the death in a motel parking lot.
Yeah, I know.
With the lightsabers.
Oh, speaking of Custom Robo, you know, there's a meme that like Golden Sun is dead. Fuck? You want to talk about a dead series? Try Custom Robo, bitch. Nintendo Nintendo legally doesn't own that series anymore. You want to know what happened?
Didn't they not renew the trademark or something?
They forgot to renew their trademark.
I thought they just didn't renew it out of them not caring anymore.
No, they just straight up forgot. They didn't remember that they owned the franchise, and now they don't. It's the public domain. You can legally make a custom Robo game and sell it if you want to.
Oh
so you
my
want to
god.
talk about a dead franchise? Jesus Christ.
Like, you could legally make a custom Robo game now.
Yes. And sell it. And like, you could put it on Steam and you sell it. And you know what? I've actually heard that some Japanese mecha developers are looking into it. So that's the best part.
Yeah, can't wait for the indie games. Custom Robo.
Yeah, and the thing
Hideo Kojima game.
The thing is because it's part of the public domain, anyone is legally allowed to make a game in the series. So you could see Bethesda Custom Robo, and you can see Ubisoft Custom Robo, and they're two completely different games.
And then they release on the same day. That would be the most confusing thing to consumers possible. It's like, wait, what's the difference between these two? Oh, they're completely different games, made by completely different people. But they're called the same thing. Oh, no. Nintendo forgot to renew the trademark, so...
Now it's public domain.
Yeah, now it's public domain. Neither game is on Switch, ironically.
Oh no, the developer of Daemon X Machina is the developer of Custom Robo, so what I'm assuming is that Custom Robo flopped so hard that is like they told him to do it again with another IP. Which pains me, because I played the GameCube game growing up, and it was really fun. Easily the single most underrated game on the system. On Metacritic, that game has like a 40.
What? It has a
on
40?
Metacritic, that game has like a 40 on Metacritic. Which would suggest it's like one of the worst games ever, but it's not. Don't attack me.
Like, did critics just not like it?
They tore it to shreds.
How dare this game have robots? Wait, was that an actual reason?
The reason that they apparently hate it is that it's repetitive, even though it has more, like, it has more options in customization than I think any. It's an arena-based fighting game with, like, that's a 3D fighting game where you, like, attach weapons to robots and the robots fight each other. And the control scheme is the same across different weapon loadouts, but the playstyles you get are completely different. So I didn't understand the sense of repetition when you literally had like hundreds of different playstyles. So that's the story of how I learned to ignore criticism.
This Olivia person was very dead. There was like a splashed out, and she had missiles targeted at her. Like, she was really dead. I just super jumped right into a bunch of enemies. So that's fun. Well, can't wait to die. Oh, I didn't die. How unfortunate.
I like how we've talked about everything but Splatoon. We've talked about Marvel, we've talked about Smash, we talked about Golden Sun, we've talked about leaks, we've talked about literally everything else.
I mean, dude, have you even been on my streams before? Like, this is just how this works at this point. Like, it's either, like, boring commentary about the game, or I just get...
We just talk about anything else. Literally anything else.
Yeah, that's... You see how this works. Oh, apparently, PS4 downloads take up, like, 2.7% of, like, all internet traffic.
That's terrifying. Okay,
Like,
I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Like, seriously, that's a real statistic. At least, probably. Like, I thought... Like, I didn't believe it at first. But then I remembered how big some PS4 games can be. Like, the biggest game I've had on PS4 is, like, 70 gigabytes. About. It gets crazy.
What's up?
Like... PS4 games take... Wait, did you leave the room or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Making a new room, then. Like... Some PS4 games take up a ton of space. And, like, a lot of people buy digitally nowadays. Like, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 takes up, like, 92 gigabytes.
Yes, you need to have 92 spare gigabytes.
I think that the physical version might come on 2 discs.
It does. Because one PS4 disc cannot support everything. Rockstar just looks at compression just like, huh, what's that?
Honestly, I think that's what most PS4 developers do. Huh, what's compression? What compression? I miss those dumb what intonation memes.
Every time a developer fails to compress, a child gets cancer.
That's just mean. You hitting ready yet?
Yes. I thought our 2 people in chat are gonna join us.
No, I don't think they are. Because, like, they're on the other team. I'm pretty sure they're just talking to each other. Because I don't think that you can fight your friends unless you get into a private match. Yoshi spam. Just imagine, like, we got Rock and Pie Master.
Huh?
In the game.
Oh! Well, after they found Elysium, I guess Rock had to pick up a new hobby. Wait, no, that's Rock with a W, so it's Rock Hawk.
Well, you can only be king of the Glitz Pits for too long.
He hasn't been in a game in like 20 years, so that makes sense.
You can only be king in the Glitz Pit for so long.
He was like king for like a few years, and then Mario beat his ass.
Yeah, and then he beat the game. Your rank suspiciously goes down again, and then you do it again.
Yeah, I did it again.
Yeah, I did too back in the day. Although you don't really get anything for doing it a second time.
Oh, speaking of Paper Mario, what direction do you think they'll take for Paper Mario 6? I just had to think in my mind what Paper Mario's on.
Hopefully not what they're doing. Like,
I actually really liked Color Splash.
But can we just have a 1,000-year-old successor already? Like, come on.
That's what a sticker star was originally gonna be, but then
yeah, then Miyamoto was just like, hey, why are you doing that?
Yeah, Miyamoto hates RPGs. He's actually very public about that fact. He hates RPGs.
Although, it seems like Nintendo's just letting developers do whatever they want recently. So hopefully we can do this.
the head of the development staff, she did an interview with Game Explain. She's like, we don't really want to do that anymore because we have a Mario RPG series. Mario and Luigi.
Oh no. Because, like, the thing is, like, Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario are two completely different games.
True. I mean, they're very fundamentally different, but...
Yeah. That's what I meant, pretty much. Like, they're both, like, amazing in their own rights, and for different reasons. Like, come on.
You know, I feel like the Sticker Star's style, they were onto something in Color Splash. I think that there's a lot left that can be done, and it would be fun. They just need to, A, like, introduce a legitimate leveling up system, and B, go even further with the stories. But, like, in the actual gameplay, puzzle solving, and all that of Sticker Star, I loved it, actually.
I have not played Color Splash.
I wasn't talking about. I meant Color Splash, not Sticker Star. Sticker Star is just an all-around disaster.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I played Sticker Star, and pretty much why I didn't play Color Splash. Like, I have Color Splash, but then I just never opened it. Like, there's a part of me that doesn't want to be disappointed again.
I promise you, it is leaps and bounds better than Sticker Star.
No, I believe you. Just, like,
I would say that Sticker Star is like a 3 out of 10 game. It's like barely good. It barely counts as a game. Like, it's that bad in my opinion. But like Color Splash, like, is a legitimate 8 out of 10 for me. Like, I had a lot of genuine enjoyment there. Also, they cranked the humor in Color Splash to goddamn 11.
Yeah, I've seen pictures. Well, I've done all that I can without waiting. Alright, now that you're in jail, I've done all that I can do to you without raising the game's age rating.
You get on Luigi, you get on his Mario Kart, and you drive up the Rainbow Bridge to the Rainbow Road Bridge to the final battle.
There's an innuendo in there somewhere.
As the Mario Kart 8 main theme is playing. It was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen in a Mario game. And they were talking about, hey, we have Bowser and Mario. They're like secret friends because they're just like, hey, Mario, have you come over for golf or racing again?
Who's secret friends?
Mario and Bowser. Have you come over to race again? He was like so excited.
Yeah, I can see that. Especially with all the Bowsette stuff.
We don't talk about that. And if you do, we'll break your kneecaps. With a wrench. Pulls up a wrench. This wrench.
It is. Spy south of my century.
What is that about a spy?
Team Fortress 2.
Can't the spy dress up as another spy?
Yeah, but pretty much everyone sees through your disguise and you, like, die immediately.
So they put in a suicide strategy.
Like, you can disguise as a spy, but that's such an obvious strategy that people just see right through it. Like, basically, if you see a spy, people always spy check you. Like, even if they know that you're legit.
Oh, so I take it this is one of those strategies that worked so well for the first 2 weeks. And then everyone ever learned.
Yeah. Like, even beginner players are just like, hey, you're a spy. Speaking of which, Team Fortress 2 actually got an update, which is good. They haven't forgotten about it. At least,
I thought the last
hopefully not.
update killed it. Like, I thought the game was legit dead.
With like the matchmaking stuff. No, they fixed it a while ago. Like, it was garbage at first, but then like a few weeks later, everything was fine again.
I'm just smashing Booyah.
I'm so
I
proud
mashed
of you.
Booyah so much that I died.
You can kill me, but I can still booyah.
I wish they added new taunts. Because they have Booyah, so I wish there was Booyakasha from TMNT.
Let the Inklings say fuck.
They say it enough in hentai.
Oh.
Let's be real here.
You watch some weird cartoons.
I don't. But I have friends that do. I have a friend, her name is Justice. And, I asked her, I said, I don't remember exactly what I asked her, but, like, she had a tendency to retweet, like, lewd shit on Twitter, and I asked her to stop.
How lewd?
Like, very. And I asked her to stop. And, she eventually did, but she said, and I quote, "Because of you, I now have 200,000 gigabytes of porn on my phone."
Wait, 200 gigabytes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, I think Justice is in our chat room.
That's quick. Wait, one chat room.
Either Galactic Deliverance or Ass Fuck Inc.
Okay, I'm not in that other one.
Yes, I have a chat room named Ass Fuck Incorporated.
Yeah, I don't think she's in GD. There's someone on the other team named you what, mate?
You what? Oh, I should change my name to Boy.
Boy. God of War 2018.
Oh, Stefan, my friend Stefan, when he started playing Skyrim, he found a preset of a redwood that made him look like Black Kratos.
I mean, there was an axe that you can get that has, like, ice damage.
Yeah, he has it.
Yeah, just use that for the entire game. Maybe try and figure out how to recreate the Chains of Olympus.
Breath of the Wild was inspired by Skyrim, so now Elder Scrolls 6 will be inspired by Breath of the Wild. You just know that Todd Howard's gonna do that.
It's like Uncharted being inspired by Tomb Raider, and then Tomb Raider being inspired by Uncharted.
I killed you what, mate?
Nice. There's someone named Hey Forts. Okay.
His name Fart the Cloud. And is he singing Goodbye Moonman?
I do not understand this reference.
It's a Rick and Morty reference, you goddamn...
Oh. That explains it.
Fart the Cloud? You don't remember the Murder Cloud?
No.
There's a cloud that when he sang, it made you, like, trip balls.
Honestly, I kind of grew out of Rick and Morty. I don't know, I just stopped being into it. The fan base definitely didn't help.
There's a guy on YouTube, his name is Comics Explained, and he usually does breakdowns of how powerful comic book characters are, okay? And he made an episode, Beyond Omega Level, Rick Sanchez. More specifically, Pickle Rick.
Yeah, he figured out how to become like a freaking assassin with a pickle and a rat. That's that's some like next level MacGyver.
He was so caught up in the idea that he could do it that he didn't ask if he should do it. Man, that loss was more humiliating than my Dungeons and Dragons record.
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
You're doing yourself a disservice.
I mean, I don't really have anyone to play it with, to be honest.
You want to join our friend group?
I don't know, maybe.
Stefan's in it. I think you've met my friend Sean as well. He's in it too.
Oh yeah, I've met him.
He is a horse, a talking horse.
Do that in person or like over Skype or whatever.
We do it in person. We meet up like every Sunday.
Nah.
Nana yelling in chat, she could have just made an NSFW account. She didn't think of that until I told her.
When you have a separate account for porn.
That means I've played D&D before Flame, and thus I have beaten him in the nerd games. Shit, man. I felt that. Losing to ice in anything is humiliating.
I think my uncle was in the Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh. We have a player, his name is Vaughn Wesley, his character is called Tim the Wizard. And the thing is about Tim the Wizard is that he is a nutcase. He's actually so old that he's gone insane.
How old is he?
His character is 123.
I mean, by fantasy standards, that's not even that old.
He's got every hair on his body is so gray it looks like dust. Anyways, he was cursed with immortality as a baby. So, but the thing is, this kind of immortality, he just keeps getting older, and as he gets older, he gets more and more effed up. So, anyways, Tim the Wizard, what's special about this guy is that he's basically the cause of everything that went wrong with our campaign. Okay, so there's two stories
just blamed
that make
him.
up our campaign. There's two stories that make up our campaign. There's the prequel, and then there's the present. In the prequel, what ended up happening was that he annoyed my character for so long, for so many years, that he became so pissed off that he trained as an immortal for thousands of years to ascend to godhood so that he could become a dungeon master and thus ruin Tim's life forever. Yes, that's the level we're on. That's the level of meta we're on.
That's some... There is no fourth wall in this campaign.
Yes.
That's some Kid Icarus Uprising levels of fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, so one of the characters became a dungeon master to expressly torture another player. So what ended up happening, though, is that Tim, he keeps effing up everything. And by that I mean his alignment is chaotic neutral, so he does whatever he wants, whenever he wants. We ended up in the world of Xenoblade for one instance, and he raped and killed a Nopon.
Wait, how do you even have sex with a Nopon?
We
That's
don't
what I
know.
want to know.
We don't know. He had the brilliant idea to sexually assault Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Why would you even want
got
to
everyone.
do that?
That's when the campaign started. Everyone started off in jail because we were in the aftermath of a Shrek movie that never happened. And that probably never will happen. And it's probably a good thing that it never will happen. Oh, we also have another girl in our group. Her name is San. She became the avatar of Gygax. And now she is basically like a level 130 god, and she's like chaotic evil and is threatening to destroy the entire multiverse. Yeah, no, our campaign is not just a campaign, it is art.
Alright, how long until, I don't know, like, Splatoon characters start to come in, and then they just spam Woomy until everyone dies?
The characters are currently in the Nintendo Omniverse cluster, which means that they could realistically go there if they find another magical artifact that lets them jump universes. Also, one of our players has found the Infinity Gauntlet.
Alright, what does he even do with it?
It's San, she's the main villain. In addition to being the avatar of Gygax, she also has the Mangekyo Sharingan and the Infinity Gauntlet.
What's the Sharingan?
The Sharingan is the red eye power from Naruto. It basically lets you, like, cast illusions and trap people in, like, terrifying, like, mind rape experiments and shit. It also, like, lets you cast, like, magical black flames in anywhere in your field of vision that, like, cannot be extinguished no matter what.
Huh.
As well as spawning a spiritual armor called a Susano around you that is as tall as a mountain and effectively works like a mecha.
Fun.
You can also turn intangible. Like, perfectly intangible. Yeah, so San, she's special.
Oh, is there a Naruto version of Power Rangers?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Stefan once had the idea to roll to pick a... basically, when he fell over, he wanted to roll to determine his quirk.
Is this My Hero Academia now?
He fell over and wanted to roll to determine his quirk. And he, like, can now, like, conjure flaming farts. Because he got a 1.
There were worse superpowers to have.
He wanted a power he described to me. I'd never watched My Hero Academia. He said it was called All for One, which apparently lets you absorb other superpowers.
Yeah, there was... Alright, so there was a villain that's pretty much All Might's, like, arch nemesis. Like,
Okay.
He can, like, steal quirks from other people and then just, like, permanently keep them.
That sounds terrifyingly overpowered.
Yeah. He's, like, stupidly overpowered. And he's lit for, like... 3 generations, I think. I don't remember how long, but, like, stupidly long. Oh, I forgot Anchovy Games was added to this game.
Anyways,
And, like, freaking Awful One, like, that's the villain's name. Like, he pretty much just, like, acts like it's a video game. Like, ooh, I like this setup or whatever. I forget what he called it, but, like, in the context of real life, it was terrifying. Also, he doesn't really have a face for some reason.
oh, I have heard that the main villain had his face blown off by All Might.
Oh, did he? I might have just forgotten about that.
I just heard that. I was like, oh, well, no wonder he's the villain. He hates the guy. I'd hate him too after that. And that's literally like the extent of everything that I know about MHA. Anyways, there was another instance in the campaign where Sean's character Rorik the horse went into a bar, and he wanted to get information about the local area, and he like rolled to determine like what happened, and he got a 20. Okay, so I hadn't planned for him to get a 20, and because of that, I had nothing planned out at all for what he could do. And I had to think of something stupid on the fly. Like something amazingly, terrifyingly, cringeworthily stupid. Like, right there. And right then, right there. Or else my story was about to fall apart. So, he got a 20, and he got the information he was looking for, and not only that, but a hooker walked over and started sucking his horse cock.
Alright, this is like a depression episode away from being an episode of BoJack Horseman.
And, he wanted to... Okay, I want to roll to ejaculate.
Oh.
18. She drowned in horse cum. I didn't intend on rolling stats.
This is the best timeline.
I didn't intend on rolling stats for this woman. I had to because of him. I had to spend 10 minutes rolling stats for this woman just to see how much damage horse cum would do to her on her throat. I texted another dungeon master on Discord. He told me to run. He told me to get out of that building as fast as possible.
Ooh, what if the horse was gonna kill everyone?
No, or else I would have my dungeon master's card revoked, as he put it.
What do you mean revoked?
As in, you've had your dungeon master privileges taken away. The funniest thing that's ever happened to me in that shit show was probably when Stefan's character started randomly Superman flying because I forgot that he couldn't fly. But in later instances, he acts like keeps asking why he can't fly.
How do you forget that you can't fly?
Because I wasn't this player. So he started randomly flying around like Superman, and I just remembered mid-flight, like, oh wait, he can't fly. So he just fell Looney Tunes style.
Complete with that, like, Looney Tunes falling noise.
Basically.
And,
He
like,
almost
and a
died.
sign that says, "Welp."
Oh, speaking of Rorik, he got Shrek'd pretty hard, and by that I mean his girlfriend decided to play the game, and
they couldn't get along as characters in the beginning, and by that I mean she essentially just kept punching him in the testicles with her like iron gauntlets over and over again, and he actually got all the way down to 1 HP and was about to die just because of damage to his testicles. And after that event,
my crotch hurt just from hearing that.
yes, no, like she, like I want to roll to hit him, and she rolled a damn 1. You punched him in the balls.
I mean, that's effective.
Yes.
Why are you in charge, Lamo?
Why am I in charge? Because if Sean was in charge, I'm pretty sure that we would have all died by now. Sean's Dungeon Master skills, they don't exist. So right now, Destiny is completely ruining the plot of Xenoblade Chronicles. Her plan is to steal the Minato from Shulk, and then convince Sansa that she is a more worthy vessel than he was.
How would that even work?
Because
like,
she basically have to prove that she's higher level than Shulk.
what's the D&D level cap?
What?
What's the D&D level cap?
It's supposed to be 20, but Destiny broke it when she became an avatar of a god. So after that, I removed the level cap.
Because, like, if D&D didn't have a level cap, you could theoretically be a higher level than Shulk.
Yeah, no, she's like level 130 and you're supposed to max at 20.
I mean, she's a higher level now.
Yeah. She actually, like, beat some of the Xenoblade super bosses just with ease. Although, if they encounter the Avalanche Abyssy, I'm just gonna have it one-shot her. Just to make a point. Also, the story of Shrek is actually the story of how the kids from Earthbound couldn't or got tired of dealing with Gygas every week, so they made an entire dimension with psychic energy to seal Gygas in it. And that was the world of Shrek. Yes, the world of Shrek exists.
Okay. Can they just chant All-Star for this world to be created?
They did.
Beautiful.
I mean, they didn't before, but now that you suggested it, this is the truth. Yes, it was Ness's party, Nintendo's party, and Lucas's party. And they used all of their psychic power to create an entire plane of existence and then pushed Gygas into it.
Well, at the end of Earthbound, didn't they just go back in time and kill Gygas before he was born?
That was the general idea. Why do you let these kind of things happen? I set up one rule at the beginning of the campaign. There are no rules. You're basically allowed to do whatever the hell you want to, with no real restrictions except by whether or not you're actively trying to be an asshole to your fellow players. If you are actively trying to be an asshole to your fellow players, I'm just gonna have rocks fall and the party dies.
Yeah, alright.
So, you interested in joining the story?
I don't know. This sounds interesting.
Right now, Tim the Wizard, most recent thing that had happened was that Tim the Wizard remembered that his father was a Saiyan, so he tried to go Super Saiyan. And when he tried to go Super Saiyan, he rolled a 1, and instead of going Super Saiyan, he just had massive diarrhea.
Oh god, I could just imagine that happening in a super serious fight. Like, he's going Super Saiyan, but then he just has diarrhea.
He didn't need to go Super Saiyan. He just wanted to see if he could do it because he was half Saiyan. Okay, and also you gotta understand that Tim is cursed. He has 2 curses. He's cursed with the same curse as Mysterion from South Park, so he can't die. If he dies, he just wakes up the next morning like nothing happened. And everybody does it. Nobody remembers. And he also has the curse of hell. So you know how in Dungeons & Dragons you usually roll dice?
Yeah.
Tim doesn't. He flips a coin. So you either succeed or you fail. There is no in between. And the reason that he did that is because on his rolls, he rolled 3 6s. He rolled a 6 one round, a 6 the next, and a 6 again. All in the same succession.
Well...
So he got cursed.
With a coin flip, like, sometimes that can be better. Like, you have a 1 in 20 chance or a 1 in 2.
Yeah, so he either succeeds epically or fails horribly. With everything that he does now.
Attempts to put on a shirt.
When they got to Colony 6, they were gonna go around to gather intel because this is right as the Allied forces are about to fight Mechonis. When he got to Colony 6, he wanted to find out why all the men were gone and at the war. So he walked into town and he was like, okay, I'm gonna roll perception. And like, okay, I should say, I'm gonna flip perception. He flipped and he got a 1, or should I say tails. And when he got a tails, instead of asking around for help, he just pulled down his pants and started masturbating in public.
Okay.
And apparently, he rolled again. He was like, I want to stop masturbating. 1. You ejaculate on an old Nopon couple.
Oh. This is some dangerous fanfiction territory. Okay, this is... Alright, if you were just joining, like, this is his D&D campaign, like, not just some weird fanfiction he found. Although, to be honest, it can pass for fanfiction at this point.
Oh no, we've gone past fanfiction and into the art.
It's not even fanfiction anymore, it's just
art.
We've gone past the point that we should have... Alright, there was a line that we've clearly crossed, but let's keep going and see what happens.
Yeah, so no, my Dungeons & Dragons campaigns are just non-stop stupid bullshit. And I love it.
Oh, that's one way to flirt. I mean, if you do that, you'll probably get arrested.
No, when he went over to talk to Juju, Juju asked him, like, dude, what the fuck? Get out of here. Also, because they had killed a bunch of Nopon merchants in Gower Plain, some Nopon from Magna Forest sent high-level mercenaries after them. More specifically, they sent the combined forces of Samus Aran, Fox McCloud, Falco, and Captain Falcon to go hunt them down and kill them.
Alright, real talk. Why would you kill Nopon?
Why did they kill Nopon? Because they were very, very poor and needed money. Also, Stefan, he rolled a 1 when he was attempting to converse with one of the Nopon, and he's like, hey, do you have some do you have some do you have anything for free that can help us? And the Nopon told him to suck its balls. So this triggered one gigantic encounter where a bunch of Nopon were slaughtered.
Do Nopon even have balls?
I don't know.
Is that a question we should even be asking?
I don't know. I take it that you think this story is a shit show, and you would be right. It is.
I mean, isn't that the intention?
Yes, it's basically an intention. It's the intention at this point. The first day I realized I wasn't dealing with the average murder hobo party. I was dealing with a ascended murder hobo party. So I was just like, well, if they're not gonna take this seriously, I sure as fuck aren't.
I think James was telling me about one time he was playing D&D. He might have told you this, but like, someone, okay, they were fighting a dragon, and then someone
Oh, I have dragon stories to tell you.
Someone rolled to fuck the dragon.
Why?
And then, they failed, and then the other people in the party started to do the same thing, and then everyone failed, and then everyone died. I think James was the dungeon master, so he's just like, oh, I'm done with you people.
I would be too. Oh, God. No, I have stories to tell you about what happened with my dragon encounter. You want to know?
Does it involve like I don't know, like some kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some good dragon from a video game. Okay, it doesn't involve Ridley, maybe.
No, I wish it did now. Anyway, so the first major boss of the campaign was a green dragon hidden in the castle of Lord Farquaad. And it was actually the Shrek dragon's ex-boyfriend. And he was there to call collect.
Wait, like, call collect? Like, okay, when did this campaign take place? People don't do that anymore.
Why are you asking why, Scott? Anyway.
I don't know what she was even responding to.
Anyways, what happened was that basically,
No.
Basically, Sanushi had already become the avatar of Gygas by that point. So she was just gonna play around with the dragon. She was gonna force it into being her pet. But the dragon was intelligent, so it didn't like this.
Date the dragon.
No. She basically killed it and then resurrected it, and to try and make it its slave. And you want to know how it got killed? Like what happened to it? How it died the second time?
Probably something ridiculously dumb.
What happened was that Sean had walked into the room by the time that San had already killed the dragon, and he had the brilliant idea to shove his horse cock down the dragon's throat.
Oh.
So that when San revived it, it revived with Rorik's horse dick in its mouth.
Oh.
And because Rorik had to roll for how long its dick was, and he got 36 inches. And on 36 inches of horse meat, the dragon choked to death and died.
That's one way to slay a dragon.
Yeah, no, it choked to death after severing Rorik's dick. So he doesn't have a penis anymore.
Oh.
But the good news is that Rourke had a wife and a child already, so he didn't have to worry about things too much. But this led to an entire other session where he spent the entire session trying to find a magic that could a magical spell that could regrow his wiener.
Well, I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, so I think this is gonna be my last game.
Okay, that's fine. But Dungeons and Dragons games are special.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I kind of wish I had my own weird stories to tell. But I've never played it.
Oh God. Oh no, you haven't scratched the top of the iceberg in terms of all the stupid shit that's happened. Trust me, this isn't it. This is like 10% of the whole.
Oh. Lost connection. I'm still gonna do like one more game. Oh, want to talk about Splatoon for once?
Nah. Fuck Splatoon.
Fair.
I feel like if I've been talking about the game right now, I would actually concentrate, and if I concentrate, I'll actually win. But if I win, it won't be entertaining. You were about to say something?
I don't think I was.
Why do I have more money than you?
How much money do you have?
Like 110,000 gold.
I don't know. Maybe you just don't spend it.
You want to know what San had to wanted in exchange for becoming the avatar of Gygas?
What?
She didn't want infinite dark power. She didn't want like eternal life. She didn't want all that sort of shit. She wanted money. She sold her soul to essentially the devil for 3 trillion gold.
In a hat in time, you can pretty much sell your soul for plot MacGuffins. More D&D stories of Riot. Okay, that's a little aggressive, but alright.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So when Stefan and the party, they got into Shrek's swamp. They didn't know that they were in Shrek's swamp because they didn't know that they were in Never Neverland right at that point. So when they walked into the swamp and they found this tree stump that Shrek lives in, Stefan had the brilliant idea to walk up to the door and then shout, "Somebody!" and kick the door in. And Shrek was sitting there, he was like with Donkey, and he was fine, he was asleep, he was minding his own goddamn business. It was doing nothing wrong. And they had to spend the next like 4 or 5 days rebuilding Shrek's door.
This is some good hentai. The great commentary. Oh my god, doing the Booyah Bomb, you invincible. I did not know that. Whomst is this? Decoder is my friend, Eddie. Speaking of which, he just started a Twitch channel. Go check him out. Decoder72 on Twitch.
Well, this chat wants more D&D stories or Riot. Okay, so I can tell you about a campaign that's completely unrelated, but it was hilarious. Okay, so there was this massive crossover story going on between a bunch of campaigns on Reddit, and actually I was in there because it was like an online game, and one of the people I know, he basically is infamous for he was infamous for basically like having absurdly low rolls. Like, I think he's only ever gotten like 20 like 2 or 3 times in his entire career, like ever, over the course of a decade of play. And I know statistically that sounds like bullshit, but it was the complete truth, like sworn up and down across Reddit, on D&D Reddit. And they went to this guy, and they had a massive crossover event, like where basically the fate of the multiverse was on the line between like 10 different campaigns, and there were like 80 players and like 5 DMs to handle everything. And
Somehow got killed from that.
And basically, the game came down to being trapped in a gigantic, like, massive maze, like a 100-floor dungeon that was a maze. And the worst part about it is that every floor had a boss battle, and every boss battle was ridiculous. Eventually, they got down to, like, floor 65, and I was there. I had already died a long time ago. I was just watching it unfold.
Sword Art Online.
I had already died, so I was just watching it, and this guy got challenged to a cook-off with a super bard that also mastered cooking and was like level 20 in cooking. Like, he was a master cook, like the greatest cook in the multiverse. He challenged this guy who rolls like 5s his entire career to a cook-off. And the entire chat room goes like silent. They go dead silent, groaning, realizing that some of their wizards are about to have to cast resurrection spells. Because this guy's about to die. They're gonna have to cast resurrection spells. And the way they were playing this is that they had to roll 2 die to determine if they keep a natural number. The DM made a wager with the player that said, if you roll 2 20s, you beat this guy. You beat this guy. And he rolls the die. And he closes his eyes as he rolls the die, and the entire chat goes silent. Nat fucking 20. And the whole the chat just explodes into just mayhem, as they cannot believe what they have just heard. And then after that, they just they go sad because they realize, oh, he has to roll again. And by some miracle, this guy rolls another 20.
Just double checking they can still hear you.
Oh. He rolls another 20. And upon rolling that second 20, the DM begins to describe as he cooks the single greatest dish in the history of Dungeons and Dragons. He had no skill in cooking at all, no points in cooking in any variety. In fact, he actually had a constitution disadvantage against his ability to get to cook correctly. So when he rolled the 20s, when they describe, you cook, the dish is so spectacular that the fellow cook is so shocked and so, like, tear-jerkingly moved by the incredible taste of this dish.
You say one goes with everything.
He takes his cooking cleaver, and then he jams it into his own heart, or giving his apron to the player. It was just... Jesus Christ.
Oh. Well... Oh, that's one way to end a stream.
Yeah, I was like, there was like laughter for like days, on like online. This happened like 4 years ago. I nearly forgot about it until I was reminded by a friend.
And I was like, oh yeah, I was there for that. I died. Well, that's one hell of a story.
Well, it's been fun. I'll probably be back tomorrow at around 8 for the Splatfest still. Because this one goes on for like 48 hours. With or without someone else. But, well...
Ironically, I'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow night, so I won't be with you.
Oh, well... Well, guys, take care.
Bye, guys.